everyone, it's Samantha, and this video is a pre-scheduled video I wanted to film for you guys, and I want to talk about some resources if you're having trouble with somebody toxic in your life. I talked about this in one of my pregnancy updates that I do have a toxic relationship with my mother, and I've chosen to not continue a relationship with her. I found a couple of great resources online and in books that I want to share with you guys in case you're dealing with a similar situation. I don't want to go into, the specifics of my situation, but there's definitely some narcissistic personality problems going on in my relationship with my mom. But that's as specific as I want to be about it. So there's two books that I absolutely highly recommend for anybody dealing with any person with narcissistic tendencies or anybody who's toxic. And the first one is called Will I Ever Be Good Enough? And it's really about the mother-daughter relationship when the mother is a narcissist. And it talks about all the faces that narcissism can take in that mother-daughter relationship. And it was really eye-opening for me seeing the examples in the book, and I could really relate to a lot of the stuff in the book. The book also has an accompanying website you can check out. I will link down below to the book and the website. It gives you like a list of 20-something questions that you can answer to see if you're dealing with a similar situation like I'm dealing with. I ended up answering yes to way too many questions on that list, so that let me know that this book might help me out, and sure enough, the book helped me out. I've read it a couple of times, and I always find something new or helpful in the book every single time I read it. Not only does it explain the dysfunction and kind of validate your feelings, but it also has whole chapters and whole parts of the book dedicated to helping you work through your feelings, helping you manage the relationship. There's a lot of things you can try before you go to cutting off contact with a person. So you can definitely work through different things and try to set up boundaries. I just found that book super duper helpful in my situation. It really spoke to me, and like I said, I've read it a bunch of times. I can't recommend that book enough. And the other book is more of a general book, and it's called Toxic Parents, and there is a PDF of this book online, so it is free. I will try to link to that down below, and if I can't find it, I will just put the title of the book so you guys can Google it and try to find that PDF. I just have the PDF on my iPad now on my Kindle app, so I don't have the link saved or anything. Anyway, this book really covers all the dynamics of toxic personalities and toxic behavior. So this book was really good in showing me kind of like the more manipulative and more guilt-trippy type of behaviors that toxic people can do. This book was also pretty eye-opening for me because I just don't think like that. I don't think people are trying to manipulate me. I feel like I see the good in people for the most part. I don't feel like people are out to control me or dominate me. So it really opened my eyes to a lot of the behaviors that I wasn't even seeing, even though I've lived this situation for a long time. There was a lot of stuff I didn't even pick up on. So this book really helped me see what's behind the behaviors and the reasons for the behaviors. I definitely recommend that book as well. So going back to the narcissism thing, there's a couple of websites I've liked, so I will link them down below. They're all just kind of like blogs or resources, and I will link to them. I just check them out every once in a while and go back and read various blog posts. When I'm trying to cope with feelings, I try to go back and look at that kind of stuff because I'm not fully healed from the situation. I have a lot of hormones pumping now that I'm pregnant. It's definitely something I'm still working through and processing, so it does help me to go to these websites, and I'll link them down below so you guys can check them out. So that is it for this video. I just wanted to really quick talk about some resources you can check out if you're dealing with a difficult family situation like I am, and I hope that helps you guys. If you have a good website or resource that you've been checking out that's helped you deal with toxic family members, please let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to share as many resources as possible. People can check the comments section and see more resources. So be sure to check the description box. I'll put all my resources I talked about in that box, and just know that you're not alone if you're dealing with some sort of family dysfunction. A lot of us are dealing with it, so just wanted to put this out there for you guys, and hopefully you guys find it valuable. And that is it for today, so be sure to subscribe so you know when I update, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!